Shibby making that 3-yard sack, and Shinpa will be forced to kick a field goal. He gets it good. CNG only behind by a field goal, and they'll be kicking off to Goons with 2:51 remaining in this one. Qatar to receive 2 yards deep in his own end zone. He'll bring it out to about the 19, maybe the 18-yard line. So CNG able to keep the Goons from having good field position here. They'll have 4 wide out here. Hand off to Qatar. He's not going anywhere. Maybe a yard lost on the play. 2nd and 10 coming up. Shotgun form. Goons have moved the ball pretty well this game. They've just been stopped 2 out of the 3 times that they've made it far into CNG territory. Wasting clock here is Chimp Massa. Good clock management by the Goons here at this point. We'll see if that continues. But the Goons have moved the ball pretty well against the CNG defense. CNG defense has been stingy once they've gotten the ball inside the 30. Back to pass is Chimp Massa. He's got a man though wide open is number 81. He'll be able to take this for about an 18-yard gain. That's Zodi on the gain there, gets it out to about the 38. CNG forced to take their first time out of the half. They'll have 2 remaining. Hand off to Qatar. He'll kick it out wide to the left. He's got running room. It'll be an 8-yard gain. 2nd and 2 coming up. 2nd time out there taken by CNG. This may be the play of the game here. The next 2 plays. 2nd and 2. Qatar on the draw. He's dropped for about no gain. Last time out there taken by CNG. If they don't stop him here, Goons will have effectively won this. We'll see what Goons elects to do. They will be running. Qatar with the run. He pushes through a defender and gets the first down. CNG without any timeouts remaining. I don't know if they can get the ball back in this one. We'll see how the clock winds out. But you'd think at this point, with a little over a minute remaining, Goons has pretty much solidified their win here. CNG maybe wishing they'd have gone for it there on that 4th down. Qatar able to pick up 5, 30 seconds remaining, and actually the Goons will, barring any sort of crazy fumble, be able to get rid of the rest of the time on this clock and win their, I think, 8 games straight. Either 8 or 7, either way, Goons are looking good in this one. That'll do it here at Londo Lane. CNG, who looked really good in their opener against ODN, loses by 3 to the Goons. If they'd have gotten another possession of the ball, who knows whether or not they'd have been able to score. Could have been a completely different ball game, but in the end, the Goons do prevail, 13-10. Play of the game being that pass from Chimp Massa to number 11, Crazy Jewish, their first touchdown of the game. That first drive was beautiful. CNG just not prepared for it whatsoever. And that was really the play of the game. The story of the game there, CNG just not quite able to produce on the offensive end of the scoreboard. They would have liked to have scored a few more times. They had the possessions to work with. They just weren't able to put together offense at the end of the game. This pass there by Londo, beautiful to Kestrel, was by far the play of the game for the Fighting Llamas. Pictures here, and then we'll move on to the stats. Chimp Massa was 11 for 14 with 1 touchdown. Pretty good on that one. Qatar ran for 64 yards. That's really good. Chimp was dropped for -2 total in his 5 attempts. Zodi had a run for 10 yards there. Receiving, we spread the ball out really well. Got the 1 touchdown to Crazy Jewish. Mr. Wisk going to be disappointed. His only reception was for -4. Blocking, Beef Spar did allow 1 sack. Defensively, Orange Avenger did really well. 6 solo tackles, 7 total. 2 tackles for loss. Let's see. Shibby had the King Shibby did have the sack. No interceptions, and I don't think they forced any fumbles. Yeah, they did. Stalin's Barber did force a fumble. But good job by the Goons. 2 field goals made by Bombs Away. His longest was only 23, though. So they got the ball into the red zone both of those times, and he was not able to They were just not able to convert. Could have been a higher score if it wasn't for the stingy red zone defense by ODN. Punting, the long was, let's see, 46, not bad by the Goons punter. We will move on to passing for CNG. Mondo had a really good game, almost identical to Chimp Moss's. They just weren't able to convert in the end. Shamed, terrible running game for Shamed. As long as only 7, they just weren't able to get anything going on the run. Receiving, Kestrel had that touchdown, 63 yards, rushed it relatively well. They spread the ball out well in this team. Nobody going for negative yardage. Blocking, I'll sell you one, did allow the 1 sack. Yes, it's Bobby. Did well on defense. Looks like him and Vixaria and Leonge had the sacks. I don't think that they forced any fumbles. 2 deflections. That number needs to be higher if they want to win. And the forced fumble was by Vixaria. So decent defensive effort by CNG. They'll be disappointed with this loss. Shimpa did make the 47-yard field goal. That's a really good field goal. Let's see. Punting, Tyler had 3 punts for a long 48. Not bad. 1 was down inside the 20. That's pretty good. And we'll move on to the team stats. Score, obviously 13-10, Goons winning. First downs, a whole lot more first downs for Goons. And total offense. That running game was the difference in the 2 teams. They had almost identical passing numbers, but the running game was very much so better for Goons. Both teams only converting on 3 of their total third down conversions. CNG never moving the ball into the Goons red zone, which is testament to Goons' good defense in this game. 1 turnover for CNG. Maybe the game would have been different if it wasn't for that. Time of possession, Goons totally dominated time of possessions, holding the ball for 2/3 of the game compared to CNG's 5 minutes, 42 seconds. It's a wonder the score wasn't a lot different. But it's a good game. Goons will move on to be 7-0. CNG will be 6-1, 1-1 in conference play. And they have a bright future, though. I wouldn't hang my head if I was a fan of the Fighting Llamas. I imagine they'll be winning quite a few more of their games here in the rest of the season to come. For Epiphanis with the Castle Fairgrounds Football League, thanks you guys for watching.